a lot of tutors kind of tell you, okay, read more books, watch more movies, spend more time with English people. But that's a very general thing. But it comes down to the fact that the more you practice, the better you get. Because as soon as you don't
Yes.
practice, you
Yes.
forget. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Okay. There's a little
And
bit
you?
of static. I'm fine, thank you. Let me just close all this extra stuff. There's a little bit of static. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes. Cool.
Good. Good. So, you are new to Cambly, right?
Yes. And I have been using Cambly over 5 months.
For over 5 months. Okay. But this is our first time meeting.
Yes.
So, I know we've chatted a bit, and you've obviously read my profile, but I'm Lizon. You can just call me Liz because I know Lizon's hard.
Okay.
And that's basically me. I've been working online for 5 years. I'm a
Oh,
mom, so working, parenting, life, busy, busy, busy. And yeah, I
so
started.
and yeah, you have a lot of experience.
Yes, I won't say I wanted to be a teacher. I never planned to be a teacher.
Oh,
It kind
really?
of just happened that way. Um,
Oh,
so everything kind of fell into place. I was just out of high school, working odd jobs, and my mother, who works as a teacher too, they needed help at the school, and I went
okay.
to go help there, and I never left.
Wow.
And then I started studying education, and then I found an online job as an English teacher, and that was 5 years ago. So
Oh.
yeah, good. So
And so you are now totally online tutor, online
totally
teacher.
online, yes, totally online. It works for me because I get to choose my hours, I get to be at home, I get to
Yes.
be with the kids. So
Exactly, exactly.
it's the
I
perfect
love
job for a
especially
mom.
that. Yeah, yeah.
It's the perfect job for a mom.
Yes, exactly. I want to say that. And it saves you time and also energy.
Yeah, like for example, now it's 4 p.m., so it's afternoon time. They are downstairs.
Okay.
They normally make a noise. They're surprisingly quiet. They normally make a
Yes.
noise. Or like this time of day, they get grumpy or so. So I don't always do this time, but sometimes when the day or the week goes okay, then I decide, okay, let's do a few afternoon hours and then less night hours because I do Cambly
Okay.
at night.
Okay. So yeah, generally children are playing in that time, 4 p.m.
Yes, yes, it's after the afternoon nap and they've had a snack, so this is like
Yes.
the calm before the storm kind of time.
Yeah.
Okay. So you obviously don't have kids, but do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have a own brother
Hmm.
who stays another city of this state,
Okay.
but he does a government job.
Okay.
So for this reason, he have to stay.
Okay. And just the one brother?
Yes, I have one sibling,
Hmm.
and on the other hand, I have uh, two cousins.
Okay. Small, very small family for India.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't get many Indian students. Most students on Cambly come from either the Arabias, like Saudi Arabia, Turkey, those
Oh,
places, or more South America, like Brazil and those kinds of places. So India is
oh,
like in the middle. Like I don't get a lot of Indian students.
oh. So what are the numbers do you face Indian student? Do you teach Indian
If
students
I
in
had to
Cambly?
work it in percentage, like the number of percentage, I would say
Yes.
maybe 10, and that would be a lot.
Oh, so very, very few. Yeah.
Yeah, very few. It would be, I would say, probably like 60% would be from Saudi Arabia. Um,
Oh,
and then about 30% would come from South America. Then I get the Asia's like China, Japan, Taiwan, Malaysia,
Okay.
Vietnam, they would be like about say 15%, and then about 10% Indian, and then the last 5% would be Russian.
Okay.
Big scary Russians.
Oh. Oh. And there are a lot of places to visit.
Mhm.
So if you think that you have to visit India once in your life, then definitely come to Kolkata.
Kolkata.
Kolkata is a really
How do I write that? Like
yeah.
like that,
I typed
or is
that.
it?
I typed that. It is a ancient name of this, but now it is here. It is.
Oh, okay, Kolkata. It's a lot like my language because in my language, because I'm actually Afrikaans, if we say coal, it's a K, it's not a C. Um, yes,
Oh,
so I'm
okay,
actually Afrikaans, and it
okay.
would be, for example, dit is baie lekker om jou te ontmoet vandaag would be it is
Oh,
very nice to meet you today. So very,
oh,
very different.
oh, yeah. This is totally different.
So I mean, what when you first started Cambly, like what were you looking to improve? What were you looking for on Cambly?
Yeah, and actually, I love learning
Hmm.
English since my childhood. So that's why I switched to Cambly for to sharpen my spoken English skills
Okay.
for job purpose and also for personal improvement. So that's why I switched to Cambly.
Okay. Okay. And did you use any other like methods of studying before Cambly?
Yeah, in my pre higher secondary school and higher secondary
Hmm.
school,
Okay. Good.
I learned it.
Okay, so I must say, your English is quite good. Um,
Oh, thank you.
you only make very small mistakes. For example, in your prepositions, like on engineering or in engineering, and then like now you
Okay.
said for job purposes,
Oh, purposes.
plural.
Okay.
Yeah, but other
Yes,
than
full
that,
purpose.
you speak quite well. Obviously, we can get you to a point where it's more fluent, but you have good
Yes.
vocabulary, you have good knowledge of the language, so that's already a good,
Oh,
a
thank
good.
you. And I want to be fluent. I want to be fluent in English. So that's why I want to
Yeah.
practice with a lot of Cambly tutors.
Yeah, they a lot of tutors kind of tell you, okay, read more books, watch more movies, spend more time with English people. But you know, that's a very general thing. But it comes down to the fact
Yes.
that the more you practice, the better you get. Because as soon as you don't
Yes.
practice, you
Yes.
forget.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. And I believe that practice is key to success. So that's why practice, practice,
Yeah,
practice more.
with anything, riding a bicycle when you're younger, learning to walk, even with you with engineering studies, there's things that you need to learn, and you need to do it over and
Yeah,
over and over again so that you can remember.
yeah, exactly. And so, ma'am, what are the things that make you happy?
My kids, most days, to be
Oh,
honest,
lovely.
some days they do drive me a little bit crazy. Um, but I enjoy doing art or anything creative. So if I
Oh,
can like paint or draw or um, just make,
oh, you love
I
paint.
do.
I love painting also. Oh, really?
It's not
Yes.
finished. It's not done. It's not anywhere close to done, but it's here for if I have breaks at night. Um, yeah, I love painting probably most of all. And then other like small things like having a cup of coffee like in the morning,
Oh,
or like reading a very good book on a rainy day, like those kinds of things.
oh. So a lot of little things can make you happy.
Well, if you live a very busy life, and a very stressful
Yeah,
life, then you have to look for the little things.
yeah. That's the same.
What
Yes,
about you? What makes you
yes.
happy?
Yeah, painting makes me happy, and also listening to happy music, playing with my friends, chatting with my friends, and also meeting new
Mhm.
people.
Okay. So when you say
So,
playing with your friends, what do you do?
uh, playing with you, I play cricket
Oh.
with my friends.
Okay. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it's quite a stereotype around the world that India loves cricket.
Cricket is a nation of India.
Well, we have India. India. We have India. We have cricket too in South Africa, and there's a lot of
Oh
times
yeah,
that the South African team plays against the Indian team, and then I know it's like a big thing. It's like a very big thing if it's South Africa versus India. We've won, you guys, a few
yes.
times. We've won, not always, but sometimes. So, do you?
So, ma'am, how many kids do you have?
I've got three.
Oh, so three are really diamonds to.
There are difficult ages. I've got a 9-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a
Oh,
1-year-old. So they
oh,
definitely are at the points of their life where they test test your patience. But it's so worth it. It's so worth it.
great, great.
So when it comes to your education in India, do you find that you get a good education, or do you find a lot of Indian students go abroad for better education?
Yeah, actually, there are India has diversity, and India is a
Hmm.
populated country, so there are a lot of so there is lack of opportunity
Hmm.
of jobs. So that's why you have to work hard and
Hmm.
study hard
Study
more.
harder.
So to grab a study harder to grab a
Okay.
job. So that's a competition is
Yeah, it's
most.
very, you can say it's very competitive. Very competitive.
Okay,
Yeah.
very competitive. Oh, ma'am, my time
I
is running
was
out. So it was really lovely,
was really lovely to meet you too.
and I definitely
Okay. Have a lovely, I think it's still day for you. Like, have a lovely day and see you again. Bye bye.
yeah. Take care. Stay safe
You
with
too.
your
Bye bye.
family. Bye.